this all began with just the kind of mechanic of this wheel that you can interact with by running on it. And it's kind of one of the few more puzzly kind of elements in the game where it's, when you walk up to this thing, it's not completely straightforward what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, it's not immediately obvious what that wheel is used for.
So, getting, in both these cases, it's, driving, running on it drives the animation of something else in the scene, whether it's the hooks or the conveyor belts.
Right.
And I don't know, you did some rigging?
Yeah, I actually had done the rigging on both of the wheels, and so that was a little bit challenging from the perspective of the conveyors. The conveyors that we've got in the back wall there with regard to the getting the textures to actually go with the speed of the conveyors. That was the challenging part of rigging this, was doing that work. But most of the rigging just was driving the animation, changing the speed of the animation of the hooks going around, or changing the particles and the steam coming out of the whistle. Mm-hmm. Right, and that's what the extent of the rigging was.
The hot coals that roll down on the floor, it's something that I've stuck to my guns on this. A lot of people have not liked the hot coals.
Oh, I think they're great.
Because it's kind of this random thing. It's not something it's totally easy to predict, even though the floor has been modeled with kind of these dips to really, they're pretty much, they're real physics, but they're going down a pretty similar path just because of the shape of the floor.
Just kind of a valley there that takes it right down to the grading and then back around again.
We're kind of actually moving, when the coal gets to the bottom of the shaft, we just move it to the top where it comes out of to respawn it. So it's kind of like a transporter or something like that. Mm-hmm. And at one time, instead of the clues, we had these bags of loot that they would roll on the ground. And it was funny, you would break like a safe open and this bag of loot would come out. And it would roll down this hill because it's designed for this coal to roll down, and then it would fall down the chute, and then the money would come out of the chute where the coal's coming from. So it kind of revealed exactly how we were doing this.
If I can imagine a player seeing the loot going down and going, "Oh no, I just lost it," and then looking at the chute, and there it is popping out.